If you've shopped online, chances are you've bought from a business powered by Shopify. You know that purple Shop Pay button you see at checkout, the one that makes buying so incredibly easy? That's Shopify. And there's a reason so many businesses sell with it, because Shopify makes it incredibly easy to start and run your business. Shopify is the commerce powerhouse behind 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. So get your own brand online with hundreds of beautiful, ready-to-go templates and forget about the coding. Tackle your tasks in one place, from inventory to payments to analytics, and get the word out with built-in marketing and email tools to find and keep new customers. That purple Shop Pay button that's used by millions of businesses around the world is just one reason Shopify has the best converting checkout on the planet. If you want to see less carts being abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/DCR. Go to shopify.com/DCR. That's shopify.com/DCR. In business, they say you can have better, cheaper, or faster, but you only get to pick two. What if you could have all three? You can with Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. OCI is the blazing fast hyperscaler for your infrastructure, database, application development, and AI needs, where you can run workloads for less compared with other clouds. OCI costs up to 50% less for compute, 70% less for storage, and 80% less for networking. Try OCI for free at oracle.com/DCR. Oracle.com/DCR. It's 8 a.m. Eastern, August 20th, and this is your daily crypto report. Bitcoin is up slightly at $113,782. ETH is down slightly at $4,199. XRP is down slightly at $2.89. Business success is about assembling the right team. It's the businesses behind the business that makes it all possible. When you think about businesses growing their sales beyond forecasts like Momofuku, or even a legacy business like Mattel, sure, you think about a product with demand, a focused brand, and influence-driven marketing, but a big component is the business behind the business, making selling and, for shoppers, buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Shopify is home of the #1 checkout on the planet, and the not-so-secret Shop Pay boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Momofuku uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/DCR, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/DCR to upgrade your selling today. That's shopify.com/DCR. Wyoming launched the Frontier stable token, the first U.S. state-backed fiat-pegged stablecoin, going live on 7 chains: Arbitrum, Avalanche, Base, Ethereum, Optimism, Polygon, and Solana, with interoperability via Layer 0 and Fireblocks. It is over-collateralized at 102% with cash and short-term U.S. treasuries held at Franklin Advisors, and will be purchasable on Solana via Kraken and on Avalanche via Rain's Visa integrated platform, and will be monitored by Inca Digital. Well, Strategy's MSTR slid to its lowest since April 21st after the company eased its equity sale rules to fund more Bitcoin buys, closing at $336 with an after-hours dip. The change, shared by Michael Saylor as an update to MSTR equity ATM guidance, allows issuing new shares even under 2.5x net asset value to pay debt interest, fund preferred dividends, or whenever deemed advantageous, revising July 31st guidance that said no issuance below 2.5x MNAV except for interest and dividends, sparking investor pushback. The TRM Labs launched the Beacon Network, a free opt-in real-time crime-fighting collaboration linking major exchanges and leading federal law enforcement to flag suspicious crypto addresses and threats so assets can be frozen before cash out. It provides shared flagging propagation, real-time alerts when suspect funds hit a member, and rapid response reviews to hold deposits. Any vetted member, including stablecoin issuers, DeFi platforms, centralized exchanges, plus law enforcement and reputable security researchers, can submit claims to track and recover funds. Well, SoFi is partnering with Lightspark to build a blockchain-powered international money transfer service into the SoFi app, using Lightspark's universal money address to convert USD to Bitcoin, route over the Lightning Network for the cheapest path, then instantly reconvert to local currency and deposit into recipients' bank accounts via Lightspark's partner network. The service, which SoFi says makes it one of the first U.S. banks to offer blockchain remittances, launches next year starting in Mexico, with more countries to follow, promising promising lower fees and faster delivery. Bullish says its $1.15 billion IPO was fully settled in stablecoins, a first for a U.S. IPO with most tokens minted on Solana. Jefferies handled minting, conversion, and delivery, and Bullish received USD and euro-denominated stablecoins. And finally, Anthony Scaramucci says Skybridge will tokenize $300 million of assets on Avalanche, starting with two funds, one that holds crypto like Bitcoin and another that invests in venture and crypto funds, bringing tokenized assets to about 10% of assets under management. Avalanche, a smart contract chain popular for real-world asset projects, will host tokens representing easily transferred claims on assets such as treasuries, credit, stocks, mineral rights, and real estate. That's all for us today. Visit us at dailycryptoreport.io and listen to us everywhere else you podcast under Daily Crypto Report.
Behind every great meal is a person with a story to tell. Hear them on Culinary Characters Unlocked, the podcast that reveals the lives behind the food. Hosted by me, David Page, Emmy Award-winning journalist and creator of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, as I talk with everyone from culinary legends to mom-and-pop standouts about the creativity, grit, and passion that shape the food we love. Follow Culinary Characters Unlocked on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Behind every empire are the people history tried to forget. Lost Roman Heroes tells the stories of the remarkable characters who shaped Rome from its mythical beginnings to its final fall.
Each episode blends armchair storytelling, sharp historical insight, and a bit of humor to bring these lost figures to life. From generals to scientists, from rebels to empresses, from priests to politicians, these lost Roman heroes have one thing in common.
They stood up for civilization when the bad guys threatened, and in doing so, they changed the course of human history. If you're into history that's vivid, surprising, and deeply human, this show's for you.